settling into third. Let's just get right into it. Smart third graders, we learned more about the place value. We went over the value. Now we're going over comparing numbers. So, looking at comparing numbers, we're going to compare two numbers. We're going to compare 2,864. What a big number. Then we're going to compare it to 1,356. Now, if you are a third grader and you use your brain and you think you can answer that question, you probably can. You can see by looking at it. But I want to see your work. So what you're going to do is you're going to write both of those numbers into a, you guessed it, place value chart. But this time you only need 4. You only need to go to ones, tens, hundreds, and 1,000s. So you're going to write both of those numbers into the box. So I'm going to start at this side. No, we always start on the right-hand side in that 1. So we're going to add that first number in. 6, 8, 2, 1, 2, 3, comma for me. 6, 5, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, comma for me. Okay, awesome. Now we're going to start right at the biggest point to go for the numbers. So when we work for comparing numbers, we want to go to the largest place value to see which one's greater or less than. So this time we're going to work from this way down. So when we look at this one, can we tell is 2 greater than 1 or are those equal? You're right, third graders. 2 is a bigger number. So we're going to circle that. And 2 is the bigger number, so we're going to underline. Okay, let's work on our vocab so we can know what goes in there. Okay, you've got 2 dots in 1 dot equals greater than. Two dots this way and 1 dot here equals less than. And if they both are the same, they both get 2 dots. And you give it that nice equal sign. And that's equal to. Okay, so now we know our vocab. So greater than, it gets, well, the bigger number gets 2 dots, and less than, it gets 1 dot. So when we look at this, we can see it's 2, we said that 2,864, just by looking at that first thousands place, that was the larger number. So we put 2 dots towards the bigger number, and 1 dot towards the smaller number. So when we make that, you can look down here at our vocab and you can read the sentence. 2,864 is greater than 1,356. Awesome. Let's stop and try another. Graders, let's try one more. So we're going to do 3,800. Okay. So we're going to look at these numbers. So first thing we're going to do, if you said it, we're going to write them into our place value chart. And you're right, we start in the ones place, the right side. So I'm going to put this one first because I read it first. 1, 2, 3, comma for me. One, 2, 3, comma for me. Awesome. So now I'm going to take this marker and we're going to go down. So the 1,000s, are these the same or are they equal or is one of them greater? You're right. Equal. Next one, are these equal or is one greater? Equal, meaning they are exactly the same. Correct. They are equal. Now we're looking at the tens place. Are the 9s equal or is one greater? Equal. Okay, so now we're looking at our ones place. Oh, we can definitely see that one of them is bigger. That 6 is bigger. So we're going to underline that number with the 6 in it. Then we're going to come back up here. And we're going to look, okay, which one is greater than or less than or equal to? Well, we know that this one is greater. And the greater one always gets 2 cookies. And the smaller one gets 1. So that equals less than. So 3,891 is less than 3,896. Great job, third grade. Now, after this, there's going to be some problems for each question to give you guys Practice problems with your parents. Try your best. And if you're on your own, you got this.